What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Song Game. I'm your host, Megan Lacey, and every week we explore songwriting through prompts designed to address specific problems we run into in the process of songwriting. And this week, I want to talk about something I love. A lot of writers tell me they struggle writing bridges and that it feels like an obligation, but I want to offer a different frame. A bridge isn't just there to help you fill more space in your song. I like to look at it as an opportunity to speak the same truth from a different angle or another perspective. Maybe you can pan all the way out and give your listener a really high perspective on the entire story. Or maybe you can zoom in on some details that you weren't really able to illustrate in the rest of your song so far. Because your bridge, by nature, is pretty short. It's a temporary thing and kind of a pass through. So you have an opportunity to try something a little bit edgy and get away with taking a risk. It's also kind of cool to think of your bridge as a way to complement the rest of your song rather than having to match it to what's already been happening. Think about interior design for a second, like the kind that feels really vibrant and alive. A lot of times there's something in the room that shouldn't really be there. Either there's a chair from a different era or some bright color or really loud pattern that feels kind of confrontational, but when it's put into the room, it actually makes the room feel really inhabitable, like some place you'd want to be. In my opinion, that's what a great bridge can do for your song. So here's our prompt for the week. I want you to write a bridge that flies outside the sonic profile of your song. Not necessarily random, although I get a lot of mileage out of driving way off the map and figuring out a way to bring that bridge back in. But you want to think in a complementary way. This is the part where you can ask, what happens if the rhythm changes? What if the harmony suddenly shifts major to minor or minor to major or even changes keys? What if the melody does something out of character, something that it hasn't gotten to do quite yet in the song? Maybe you can change perspectives and give new meaning to what the story has held so far by talking from a different perspective. The bridge doesn't need to explain itself, it just needs to reveal something. So let it illuminate. I don't think you're betraying the song by stepping outside the boundaries of what it's been doing. You're helping give texture and depth by adding contrast and tension and release. People love to be led through a series of doors to a place that feels like home. So take them on a journey. It's a practice. The ability to see what complements and not what matches takes patience, and it takes listening to what you come up with and seeing how it lands. Some ideas won't work, and that's okay. It's just a bridge, and you can always revise anyway, but you may surprise yourself by stepping outside your boundaries just a little bit and coming up with something unique or creative. And you'll definitely give your audience something cool to hang on to if you kind of jar them out of their comfort zone just a little bit and bring them right back. We've all heard bridges that the song would be fine without, with or without. And that's because it's taking up the same ground as your song already lives in. Even if you're using a new chord in the same key, maybe you're going to a chord that a lot of bridges would go to in that place. And that's okay. Just keep in mind that we're searching for something that has a little bit more depth so that you can bring your listeners to a place of new understanding. So for this prompt, don't overthink it, but definitely step outside the box a little bit and get out of your comfort zone and see if you can surprise yourself with a new way of bringing your bridge to life. If you come back to the chorus and the song lands a little differently, you did your job and the bridge is good. If this prompt helped you think of bridges in a new way and helped you get going to write a bridge that you're excited about, I'd love to hear about it. And if you want to share a snippet of your process, tag us at Inside the Song Game on Instagram. And if you want to share a full song, head to InsideTheSongGame.com and find the Song Game tab. There's a submission form, and I'll put you up on the playlist for the Song Game this week. I can't wait to hear what you guys are writing, and I'll be writing right alongside you. And I'll see you guys next week for another song prompt. See ya.